the roots, he let the beats build, bitch. And we never switch. Even if I'm rich, I'll be broke like I'm Mitch. Niggas talking down, but that's headed in the wrong direction. But I knock that shit out like the boxing section. Cause they can't touch what they can't see. All I gotta do is be the same me. All I gotta do is keep it cheap. Always be the same me. While I'm solid, boy, they can't change me. No.
We live, man. We live from the boxing section, man. What's going on, man? Salute to everybody that's coming through here, man, from Barbershop Conversations. Shout out to my dog, Fred. Yeah, man. So, great weekend in boxing. Of course, Jamel Herring put on a hell of a show, hell of a performance, hell of a win. He's retained his WBO belt by beating Carl Frampton. A fight that I told everybody that he would win. Yeah, man. Jamel Herring, man, is a hell of a fighter, man. That was a hell of a performance. Rob Brown, what's going on, man? EZ, Zachary Talks Everything, man. What's going on, dog? What's going on, man? Yeah, man. Very exciting fight, though, man. I mean, nobody came to lay down. Both fighters had to fight. Both fighters came to fight. Good night at Bellator Friday night. If you were able to see Bellator, man, it was a good night of MMA. Dude, that dude Pitbull is a beast, man. He's supposed to fight again. I think they said like June, July. So that's gonna be exciting. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, man, Jamel Herring, man. Everybody thought that he was gonna lose to this guy. Everybody kind of read him off. Everybody kind of called him a quitter and said he quit in his last fight, and they don't know if he could beat Carl Frampton and what is he gonna do in this fight if he faces some adversity. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff. And he showed you what he could do, man. He showed you what would happen if he faced some adversity, man. He came to fight. He had a little cut. Champion Hart, man. What's going on, big dog, man? Safe travels on the road, big homie. Yeah, man. He showed y'all, man, what he's able to do. He showed y'all that he had no quit in his heart. He came to fight, man. Super excited, man, for the next chapter in his boxing career. I do want to see him unify, but I want to see him face Shakur Stevenson for the unification. You know, I think Oscar Valdez needs to give Shakur Stevenson a fair shake and a fair shot. Shakur Stevenson deserves that fight. You know what I'm saying? Shakur Stevenson, he called him out, then on national TV told everybody, oh yeah, I'm gonna fight this guy. But then you still haven't said anything. You still haven't set up nothing to fight Shakur Stevenson. And I think that's boozy as hell. I mean, I think that's weak as hell. That they don't require, you know what I'm saying? We require so much from black fighters, but when it comes to other fighters, we don't require that much. You know what I'm saying? They're allowed to duck and we don't say anything. They're allowed to just use fighters to catapult their status. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, I'm just so yeah. For me, man, I'm just like, you know what I mean? I need that fight. You know what I'm saying? Shakur Stevenson been calling you out since 126. He been chasing you down, running you down, and you still running. You still don't want to fight him. You said, you know what I mean? I just don't understand how you can run so fucking long, man, and nobody says anything about you running. You supposed to fight Shakur Stevenson a long time ago, bro. And it's like, come on, bro. Like you already you left 126 to hide, and now you hiding again. What's up, D? Jalen, what's going on with y'all, man? How y'all doing tonight? So you just keep running, man. And I'm just sick of the running. What I'm really sick of is you get on TV. You don't really want to fight a guy, but you say you're going to fight the guy anyway, knowing good and goddamn well you're not going to fight the man. That's my problem, bro. It's like if you're not going to fight him, don't bring his name up. Just do what most fighters, like what some fighters do, say, I'm not going to call anybody out. Do that. But to call that man out and you're not going to fight the man, that shit weak, man. It's weak. And I'm just trying to figure out what Bob Arum was going to do. You know what I'm saying? He said the fight could happen, but, man, this shit ain't finna shake. And it's like this. What does Shakur Stevenson have to do to get a fight, bruh? Like, dude, what does the man have to do to get a fight at 130? You dig what I'm saying? Dude, can he get a big fight somewhere? You know what I mean? Can he get a big fight somewhere? You feel me? Like, I don't understand how we can't get a big fight nowhere. We couldn't get a big fight at 126. You know, Josh Warrington was running scared. You know what I'm saying? Then he got his ass knocked out. So that just proves that shows you that he didn't want that problem with Shakur Stevenson. You know what I'm saying? Dude, it's just ridiculous. What's going on, Sir Reggie Owens, man? Shout out to my dog, Reggie Owens, man, in a crib. What's happening, big dog? Yeah, man. For me, dude, I'm just kind of frustrated with it all, dude, to be honest with you, just to say the least. I'm really pissed off that he can't get a big fight. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say that, oh man, boxers can't be scared, but I think they're scared of this man right here. If y'all want to join the panel, the link is in the chat. If you want to join the panel, the link is in the chat. But yeah, dude, for me, dude, I think Shakur Stevenson. Oh shit, man! And then Top Rank, they didn't even put him on the list at 130. He's not even nowhere near on the list at 130 for as far as the best fighter at 130. Top Rank had their list, and he was nowhere on there. You know what I'm saying? And that's come on, bro. Seriously, the man is the best at 130. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need people to get a chance to prove this. You know what I'm saying? They're not getting a chance to prove this. You know what I mean? They're not. No big fights are happening for Shakur Stevenson. I just don't understand how he can't get no big fights. You know what I'm saying? And, bruh, what does the man have to do to get a big fight? You know what I'm saying? Somebody in the chat tell me, what does he have to do to get a big fight? Because he can't get a fight. He can't get a big fight. I mean, I will know who he's fighting in June. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's nobody worth mentioning. You know what I'm saying? I know the 130 belt, the IBF. I know that belt is up for grabs. I think that hell, hopefully he can get that fight. Shit. Hey, Rob Brown. It seems as though he needs to early. You know what I'm saying? Early. It just doesn't make sense, bro. It just doesn't make sense to me that he can't get a big fight. But yeah, man. Shout out to Jamel Herring, man. I mean, he put a hurting on Carl Frampton. I mean, he gave him 2 uppercuts, man, and put him away. You know what I'm saying? Put that man away. He shouldn't have to fight for an interim belt, though. Listen, when you get the WBO belt, you automatically catapult it to automatic mandatory. Like, you know what I'm saying? You automatically get that title shot. So he shouldn't have to fight somebody just to be fighting some goddamn body, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, he could fight Jamel Herring for the fight after that. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't understand how he has to fight for an interim belt when he already had the WBO belt at 126. You know what I'm saying? It already gives you the shot. You already get the shot. Chris Cole versus Shakur Stevenson. That'd be a hell of a fight. That'd be a hell of a fight, D. I ain't mad at that fight at all. You know what I'm saying? Yo, but what's going on? YV, what's happening, man? But see, Heron might not vacate the belt though. He might not vacate the belt. Hey, anybody in the chat, who else thought Heron was gonna win besides me? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you know I called it. You know, I told y'all he's gonna whip his ass, but you know, everybody was like, "Oh no, it's in Dubai, so it's not gonna happen." I told y'all, man, no matter where the hell it is, man, he's gonna whip his ass. And yeah, he whooped his ass. It was a good fight though. I ain't gonna lie. I was very, very excited about that fight, man. I was impressed. I was impressed, dog. I'm not gonna lie. Jamel Heron looked really good. Yeah. Hey Jay, that's a fact. That is a fact. That might be the problem. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. He probably gotta get touched up a little bit more. But I just don't get it, man. I don't get how you can call somebody out and not fight them. I mean, dude, it should be a penalty, man. That should be a fine. You know what I'm saying? To call that man out and not fight him. You know what I'm saying? You call the man out. You dig what I'm saying? You call him out. Yeah, but I'm saying, but he might be, but I mean that fight would happen though. You know what I'm saying? That's not the fight he been chasing for the last 2 years. Rob Brown, the fight he been chasing is Oscar Valdez, bro. And Top Rank should not allow Oscar Valdez to duck, run, and hide. You know what I'm saying? For another fucking year. You know what I'm saying? I chased you down. 126 got a belt. I chased you down for you to fight me. You didn't want that fight. You said, "Oh, I'm moving up to 130." All right, I'm moving up to 130. I'm chasing you down again, and I still can't get the fight. I mean, the Jamel Heron fight is big, but I don't think that fight is bigger than the Shakur Stevenson fight. In my opinion, I think the Shakur Stevenson fight is bigger than Oscar Valdez, Shakur Stevenson is bigger than Jamel Heron, Oscar Valdez. That's just my opinion. I think that Shakur Stevenson is the bigger star right now. I think he's more of a household name. Shakur Stevenson is a known fighter. So I don't understand. I really don't understand how he can't get a fight. And then he's one of the young stars of your promotion. So I think that they should build Top Rank on the back of Shakur Stevenson. He's young. He got charisma. He's a great fighter. Well spoken. You know what I'm saying? Hungry lion, man. And I feel like they need to give him more credit than what they do. I'm just saying. Oh, for sure. Like, no, for sure. They all, hey, look, man, he in protective custody, man. We know that. We already know that. Dude, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. Like, I really maybe that's because I know Jamel Heron, and I met Shakur Stevenson. I just don't want them dudes to fight, man. I don't know, man. I just want one of them dudes to fight Oscar Valdez first. Like, my whole thing was I wanted what I really wanted at first. I wanted Berchelt, and let me see. I wanted Berchelt versus Jamel Heron, right? And I wanted Oscar Valdez versus Shakur Stevenson. That's what I really wanted. That's what I wanted. That's what I really wanted to shake. But it ain't looking like they ain't looking. You know what I mean? That's out because of the circumstances. With that being said, you know what I'm saying, everything already moved forward. And yeah, it's kind of weak as hell, man, to me. Boxing sparring, what's going on, big dog? How you feel? Being a Mexican amateur, Shakur style is not fighter friendly. Just keeping it 100, it will turn a lot of fighters off and the fans away. I like the kid. He's gonna, yeah, man, it's good. I mean, what do you mean by it's gonna turn a lot of people off, though? Help me out with that. Help me out with that. When you saying it's not fighter friendly, what you mean? You want him to get punched up? You want him to get punched all in the fucking head without moving? You want him to be a rock'em sock'em robot? Help me out. Explain that to me, because I'm trying to figure that out. The object of the game is to hit, not get hit. So if you can help me out, explain that to me, man. Matter of fact, yeah, like I said, if y'all want to join the panel, man, let me put this back in the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? Put this back in. Yeah, if y'all want to join the panel, the link is in the chat. The link is in the chat, man. So if you want to join, the link is in the chat. If you want to join the bot, if you want to join the panel, the link is in the chat. Yeah, man. So, but for me, dude, it's like, yeah, let me see. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, that style is okay, right? For me, I'm more of a sweet science. I'm more of a stick and move, and you know what I mean. I'm more of a deep. I like boxing a little bit more than I like niggas just going. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool to do the rock'em sock'em robot shit, but what I'm saying is, that don't. I think it's exciting. I still like the boxing. I still like the sweet science of boxing. You know what I'm saying? I really do. That's a fact. That's a fact. So I'm asking you, do you want him to just kind of get punched on and just stand there and not move? What do you want from Shakur Stevenson? Like, for you to be more excited to watch him? I'm trying to figure that out. Metrics R, what's going on, big dog? How you feel, man? Yeah, I think that I like Shakur Stevenson's style, man. I really do. I like what he brings to the table, and I feel like if given the opportunity, he might bang with you. He might go into the phone booth. He might. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I think if he in close quarters with you, I think people still couldn't hit him. I think if he was right in front of you, I don't think people could hit him either way it go. I think he's just too skillful. You know what I'm saying? If people want to say that, let's say that. Like, let's say he's too skillful for people to want to fight him. But we can't say that. We can't say that. Okay. All right. Now I feel you. Okay. Now we're on the same page. Okay. I feel you. Now I feel you. Okay. I understand fully. What do you say to Oscar Valdez saying that he wanted to fight Shakur Stevenson next, but instead of fighting Shakur Stevenson, he's been silent. Now he's saying he wants to fight Jamel Herring. You know what I'm saying? It's always something with that guy, man. He's not running. He's right there. Yeah. No, for sure, Rob. I'm with you 100%. Gump 88, boy. It's been a minute. What's happening, big dog? Yeah, bro. For me, dude, I just want people. If you're not gonna fight a guy, don't even say his name. I like people that just say, I gotta talk with my team. You know what I mean? I'm more of I'm gonna talk over my team kind of guy, rather than saying this guy name, knowing I'm not gonna fight this guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm more of a say oh yeah, man, you know, I'll do my team, I'm gonna enjoy this win, and then I'll get back to that, man. I'm enjoying this win. Instead of saying oh yeah, man, Shakur Stevenson was talking, so he calling me out, so I want Shakur Stevenson. And then when push comes to shove, you don't really want Shakur Stevenson. You know what I'm saying? You don't really want that issue. And that is my issue. You know what I'm saying? That you don't want that issue. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, man, we're boxing fans, man. And we want to see fights. We want to see big fights, man. We want to see good fights. And if Oscar Valdez is supposed to be the champion at 130, even my thing is, even look though, even when Burchell caught COVID, he was set to fight that date. Shakur Stevenson took the date thinking he was going to get a fight with Oscar Valdez. And what happened? Oscar Valdez was like, nah, I'm going to just win on this title shot. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's confident in himself enough to fight Shakur Stevenson. I'm just be real. I mean, we could just let's just, in the words of the great philosopher Fred, Barbershop Conversations, let's call a spade a spade. You know what I mean? I don't think he want to fight. I don't think he want to fight Shakur Stevenson. He might as well just come out and say that he don't want to fight him. I mean, maybe we can get past it. It looks bad, especially when they're both under top rank. Bro, it should be an easy fight to make, bro. Exactly. Well, so the thing about Jamel Herring, he don't really have a choice though. You feel me? Shakur Stevenson is going to be as mandatory because he won a belt at 126. So he has to fight Shakur Stevenson. So if you've seen it, Shakur Stevenson's like, man, I really don't want to do it, but I'm gonna have to do it because I need this belt to fight Oscar Valdez. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, SF City Slicker? My dog, man. Shout out to the Bay, man. Homie coming through here, man, showing love. All right, so we're gonna talk a little bit about Claressa Shields. She said something on her page the other day that me, Fred, DB, and a few other people, we've been saying this. We talking about the support, the lack of support that she gets from male fighters pertaining to her last fight. Everybody, spent money and, hotels and cars and, everything that they did. Team Boxing fan, what's going on, man? 423. Salute to you, my brother. Appreciate you coming through this, John. They did all this stuff for Canelo, man. Canelo ain't never been to their fight ever. Claressa Shields be at all these dudes' fights, supporting them all the time. And I think that it's some bullshit that they didn't give her that same respect. They didn't give her that same respect, bro. Like, this was a big deal for her. It was her first pay-per-view fight. It was supposed to be, this was a big deal. You know what I'm saying? It takes $100 to get to Flint, Michigan. I know Canelo fights in Miami, so y'all want to party, have a good time. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, man, we gotta sacrifice for those that we love. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't think that the love has been reciprocated on their end. When it comes to her, I feel like they should have been there to support her like she support them constantly. She's always at their fights, bro. And I think that they should have been there. You know what I'm saying? They should have been there. Oh, man, appreciate you, man. Boxing Smart, man. Appreciate you, man. Salute to you. Appreciate you for coming through and showing love, man. I really appreciate that. EZ, what's going on, big dog? How you feel, man?
Shit, chilling on it, man. Finna get ready to get up and go get some of this money in a minute. Y'all be getting me through my nights every night, man. I be driving, making my little deliveries and stuff.
Yeah, appreciate it. What do you say about these guys going to Canelo's fight? A fighter that has never been to their fight ever, never bought a ticket, never booked a hotel to see these dudes fight. They go down there, spend all their money with her. I mean, with him, but they didn't spend $100 to go see Claressa Shields in Flint, Michigan. What do you say to that?
I think them going to Canelo fight versus hers, it ain't got nothing to do with her. It's more of a thing in good faith and good showing. The way she support them, they should go support her. But them going to Canelo, that's a business a move. It's gonna be more cameras and more eyes on households. So they not even looking at it the way she looking at it. They looking at it as shit. I just went to Canelo shit because shit here. I know the camera once they say champion boxer Errol Spence is in the building, the camera's gonna swing to him, and all Canelo fans are gonna see Errol Spence. All these boxers. That's what they looking at. That's what they seeing. But but Claressa, she taking it more personal. They not going to his fight over your fight. Just they really should not having that feeling towards big bro, I want you to come support me. We was in the Olympics together. I support all your fights and all your moves because they not gonna get the same type of face time that they gonna get at Canelo. But at the same time, if you're doing it genuinely, yeah, go support the sister. But I don't think that it's a Canelo them going to Canelo fight versus going to her fight. I think it's a just a natural. She support all y'all. Y'all show up and support the sister. This is something that's historic for her. It's a woman who having a pay-per-view match. And not only that, she's the GOAT. I mean, she's going for the second undisputed, bro. Like it's hard for some people to get one. It's hard for somebody to say that. I think the only person I know that may have who no Holyfield didn't even get two. He had it at cruiser, but not at heavy. She got two at the same time. Like that was historic. Everybody should have showed up, and everybody should have been blasting it. Like I was, it was a brother that came to inspect my roof for insurance, and he was from Flint, Michigan. I said, "Oh, hey, you watch boxing?" He was like, "Yeah, I watch boxing." I'm like, "You know who Clarissa Shields is?" He was like, "No." I was like, "Man, y'all water situation messed up. She be doing things to help, man. She a two-time Olympian. A unified champion at 168, at 164. She undisputed, and one at 54 she undisputed." Like she hold two undisputed weight classes right now. Like she like the top title. That's the greatest woman of all time in boxing. And you don't know, and you from a city.
That
Like that's the type of thing that's going on.
crazy is I don't know how you can be from Flint, Michigan, and not know Clarissa Shields. Everybody from Flint, Michigan knows Clarissa Shields, man. Um, that's weird. But
That's what I'm saying.
look at this camera right here, Easy. The cameras would have been there if all the big names went to Clarissa Shields' fight. You dig what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
You know,
I mean,
man,
the same amount of households is not there though. Even though the cameras is there, the households is not there. That the cameras are how many buys did Clarissa Shields sell?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
You see what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just being honest about it, bro. I feel everybody, and it would greatly help her, but I don't think that they were going to Canelo like, man, fuck Clarissa. It's just that shit. It's natural they going as a business move, but for Clarissa, I think that they should genuinely go support her. I do think that they should go support her.
Yeah, I think, but this is my thing, right? If all the big name boxers that she looks out like that she goes supports, if all them dudes post everywhere saying, "Hey,
Yep,
Flint, Michigan, I'll be at the fight," make sure, you know what I'm saying? And then they in
I
the
agree.
and them cameras, they scan here, they scan there. I mean, it's all about. But listen, that's what I'm saying, right?
Hmm.
All the even if it's not as many eyes as the Canelo fight, right? As a fan, if you see all these dudes at this fight, um, if you see all these dudes at this fight, right? It's like, oh shit, like she is the GOAT. She got every dude. She got every dude at this fight. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that. I agree with that 100%. I agree. I mean, but that starts weeks before the fight. They need to go ahead and as fighters, that should be part of their fraternity. Like, hey, bro, I know you got a big fight coming up. Should as many fighters as possible here in the same company, because outside the companies, they ain't gonna really support each other like that. A lot of times, unless you one of the big fighters and they can get some face value off, like we talking about right now. But I mean, if that should be a big thing around the whole fight fraternity. Andre Darrell, Spence, Charlos, all of them should be boosting her fights. All of them should be boosting each other fights, especially when they coming around. Like we not fighting on the same date, and we know we with the same company. Everybody need to be sending fanfare to everybody. That's one of the big things, especially between the brothers. You know. So yeah, I definitely feel you, bro.
Shout out to the Sweet Science Examiner, my boy Big Tank, man. What's happening? Yeah, but you know what's crazy though, bro? This is what I'm saying. This is why it pissed me off, right? Because I was supposed to go to her fight, but I had some stuff going on at the house where I couldn't make it, right? But my homegirl does her braids. So my homegirl, shout out to Braids by Beatties. Shout out to my dog, Beatty. But so she looked up flights for me, right? Because I was getting ready to go out there. The flight was $116, bruh.
Flight's dirt cheap.
The flight, yeah. The fight was on a Friday night. Feel me? So it didn't interfere with nothing. So $116 flight. It's on a Friday night. It's your sister that supports you every fight you got. You know what I'm saying? Pre-COVID. You dig what I'm saying? The history that she was about to make. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine this, all right? If all the top male fighters, black fighters, all of them, Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, Sean Porter, Jamal, who else? Deontay Wilder, Shakur Stevenson, Jamel Herring, who else? Who else is a big name? Give me another big name. Give me another big name in the game right now. Who am I missing right now?
I mean, shit, Charlos, AB. She supported AB. She came and got on everybody's ass for AB.
Hey,
you know, Tank,
Anthony Joshua.
Anthony Joshua, Devin Haney. She be shouting everybody. She always talking about how Joshua her dude and shit. You know, Deontay Wilder. She always giving him everybody. Everybody. I mean, shit. Everybody, bro.
Yeah. And my thing is, bro, it don't cost nothing. And this is my thing too, right? Somebody said she did 10,000 pay-per-view buys, right?
Oh wow, that's sad for a woman of that caliber. That's sad. Hey, that makes me feel bad that I didn't buy it.
And, you didn't buy it? Shit, man.
No, bro. I mean, I just had so much shit going on, and usually if it's somebody like if it's Clarissa, I watch her fights. But I wasn't even thinking about it at that point in time. Like that's kind of like what Fred was saying. Now that I'm thinking about it, there's no schedule and shit. I had took my break, bro. I had took my break from the internet, and I was doing a little social media fast with my family. So I didn't see all the promotions and everything leading up to it. So because I didn't see it and because it wasn't something that was just out on ESPN and out everywhere else that it was going crazy being promoted,
Yeah.
I don't see a lot of these fights. If we're not on here, that's what I was telling everybody when I came back from my break, which is something that's another dynamic of this right now. When I was going off social media and just living normal day to day life, bro, I didn't see nothing about no boxing. No, boxing ain't promoted like it used to be.
Yeah. And my thing is this though, right? So even if y'all didn't come to the fight, right?
Mm-hmm. Could have got it. Could have bought it.
Listen, bro. The money they spent on Canelo, like just the hotel. I don't think they got comped the hotel. You know what I'm saying? Well, maybe I could be wrong, but just imagine though, if y'all spent that 200 on a hotel. You know what I mean? I'm just giving a number, but just imagine if y'all spent 200 on Clarissa Shields pay-per-view. So $200 worth of pay-per-view buys. You know what I'm saying? She does need a new promoter. That's a fact. AD. That's a fact. The guy that should be promoting her though, she don't like him. You know what I'm saying? The guy that really should be promoting Clarissa Shields, she's not a fan of him. And that's a problem. I think the best promoter that she can get, I think that the best promoter for her to get is Barbershop Conversations. I think Fred would be her best bet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, outside of Fred, the only person that's really seemed to be giving her fights is fucking Eddie Hearn. I ain't, not my favorite guy, not my favorite network. Just the Hakaki, he came in at first, but Eddie Hearn gives Clarissa Shields fights, and then he puts his name and interjects and goes back and forth and put a little dialogue there that promotes her even more. He tied Katie Taylor back to her name again, so he gave her the European look all over again. and not Katie Taylor, Savannah, you know, and I mean he actually gives her fucking fights, and it's sad that the bigger cars that's here with PBC that she's not getting on them. That Floyd is like you're a Michigan man. This is a Michigan woman. Y'all should be touting and taunting everybody. Just I, if my state Texas had the two greatest of all time, woman and man, we gonna talk shit. Especially if I'm the man and I'm coming up. I'm putting you on all the undercards to all tank fights. Shit, I'm talking to Al for you, Al. Deontay fighting, the vote need to be on there. It ain't been a woman like this. She from my city. What I gotta pay? What type of sponsorship I gotta do?
Yeah, that's the shit. Just imagine, just imagine if Floyd Mayweather gets behind Clarissa Shields and says, "You know what, bruh? I got you."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The way he gets behind Tank, imagine if he got behind Clarissa Shields like that.
Hey, you know what's bad, bro? Then she a black queen, fam. She not coming across as somebody that don't want to be who she is. She not coming across like she don't care about her people nothing. She in the fire fighting for her people, bro. And then being the queen, giving our young black girls a way to dream and sticking with her family and doing what she got going on. Her and her boyfriend on the road together and shit. Like she really out here doing it, and really out here doing it, like talking about her daddy did for her and shit. She ain't got no broken ass story, and like she's showing a black family story, and her daddy taught her how to fight and took her to the Olympics and all of this. Like we supposed to get behind something like that, bro.
No, for sure, for sure. Champion Heart, man, what's going on, big dog?
Yo, what's up, brother? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you loud and clear, man.
What's going on, fam?
Yo, Eli, how you doing, brother? Hey, man,
All
I gotta
right,
call you, man. We need to chop it up.
most definitely, most definitely.
Yeah. Hey, man, I wanted to speak on uh on Clarissa and also, man, what you were talking about with Shakur.
Mm-hmm.
Shakur Stevenson, man. I think brother Robert Brown said in the chat, man. Shakur is not gonna get the fights that he should get as long as he with Top Rank. He should have left Top Rank a long time ago, man. And I think he's gonna be the same thing is gonna happen to him as what's happening to Bud. He's not fighting the caliber fighters that he should be fighting. And the kid is a good talent. You know, I think his biggest fight would be with Oscar Valdez, but Oscar's just talking shit just to stay relevant. He knows what's gonna happen when he faces Shakur. So he's trying to make as much money as he can while he can.
Yeah.
Man.
I just don't think I don't think that he should get a pass to duck and hide, man. You know what I'm saying? And I want to say something about the Clarissa Shields, right? I don't like the fact that she has to go to MMA to get the respect and the love and the admiration that she deserves and that she desires. I kind of makes me mad. That kind of pisses me off that she has to go that route to be noticed. You know what I'm saying? That she got to work her ass off in MMA just so she can be noticed in boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, damn, bro. Like, she did the hardest work. You know what I'm saying? She put this amount of work in just people can say, oh, yeah, take your ass to MMA so you get some money. Because you for damn sure ain't getting it over here. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn,
right.
bro. Shit. And, yeah, man, it's fucked up. Because, if this was a dude doing all this shit, man, making it happen like talking that shit, how she talked, man,
right.
it'd be sunshines and rainbows, man. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I agree 100%. I don't want to see her in MMA, bro. I don't want to see her. I want her going over there and getting one or two fights in and enjoying herself and pushing herself, saying that I fought the best girl over there. You know, two or three fights. That's one thing. But I don't want to see her leave boxing when like you put your whole life's work into this, all your sacrifice and all your came to boxing, and it's like shit. Why can't you? Why can't she get paid accordingly decent? You know, I mean, we just got to support her, bro. She can only get paid if we support and if the promoters are putting on the right fights and everything. You know, she got to get put on some of these big cards. She got to do some co-main events with some of these big cards that's on pay-per-view and stuff. Like right now, we about to get what Charlo versus Castano and Lubin and Rosario is the co-main. One of those fights, something like that, need to be with Clarissa as a co-main.
I'm happy about that. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm happy about that too.
Now listen. Now that's a.
I'll say this. Seems like and Fred had mentioned it. That she. I noticed at her body with the MMA training as opposed to boxing. Her body looks much better. She looks a lot more solid. So I think in that aspect it's helped. I don't. I mean, her doing the MMA thing, that's promotion, and that's what she needs. Another thing is, she definitely needs to get on to more platforms other than Fight Hype. You know what I'm saying? So that she can get more support. You know what I'm saying? What happened? Hello? Hello?
Yeah. I'm back, man. My Wi-Fi been tripping.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, is Eli still there?
Yeah, I'm here, bro. I had missed what was just going on just then. I'm here.
Run that back real quick, Champion Heart.
Okay, yeah. What I was saying was, I look at her body seems to be in better shape since she's been doing the MMA training. I think that her going over there was good promotion. This is something she needs more promotion. She also needs to be on more platforms other than Fight Hype, to get more promotion and more exposure and more support. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Boston True Serum, my brother.
Now, I don't think she should stay over there in MMA and try and fight some of the top girls over there because that's gonna go a different way. But any of the girls that over there that she fights, that aren't your top MMA fighters, I think she's gonna do well at because nobody's, no girl over there has the hands that she has. But the thing is, those girls know that, and they're not gonna fight her like that. Their thing is they're gonna take her to the ground and try and ground and pound her. So I would hope that she would go over there and do a couple of fights just for some promotion and get out of there, before they mess around and put her, in there with somebody that, do some damage.
I don't want to see her go over there and taking a whole bunch of leg kicks and all of this shit and wearing her body down even more when, god damn, shit, you Muhammad Ali of the women right here. Why go over there and have to do that? Like this is what I'm gonna do. I guess at the end of the day, if that's where the money at, Holly Holmes did it. She made that transition and went over there and got more money and recognition. If that's what she got to do. It is what it is. I mean, it's her career, and she knows she's a fighter. regardless of what sport it is. She's a fighter, so I'm pretty sure she's getting proper training and picking up on her technique. She's a smart fighter. She's cerebral about the way she works in the ring. So I'm pretty sure she wouldn't go over there without knowledge. But as a fan, I want to see Clarissa here. And yeah, I feel bad that I didn't catch on to the promotion, that I was on that break. But that tells another story. Boxing ain't really promoted like it used to be.
Easy. Look at that right there. All right, that's the best advice ever. That right there is the best advice ever, bro.
That shit crazy.
Listen, that makes the most sense. Man, we can stop the show right now. We can stop the show right now. That right there makes the most sense, period.
Could you imagine Clarissa telling Jake Paul, "I'll beat your ass"?
You know what I'm saying? We can stop the show right now with what he just said.
Hey, she just told Eddie Hearn to lace up the gloves. He keep on messing with. She said, "You making my morning start negative. I used to start my morning on a positive note. I'll beat Savannah ass, and then I'll beat your ass afterwards." She told him, "You make the fight, and if I beat Savannah ass, you lace the gloves up and go a few rounds with me there afterwards." Eddie told her, "Well, I can make the fight happen, but I'm pretty sure you'll beat me." They had a little back and forth going the other day.
Oh, okay. I missed that. I'm gonna have to look for it.
Yeah.
And my thing is, she went about that the wrong way, though. I think she should have got behind Jake Paul and kind of like took him in and said, "Hey, come to the gym so I can show you some shit." And then she could have been on his YouTube channel showing him some shit. You feel what I'm saying? Instead of saying, "Oh man, fuck you, you're not no boxer, you ain't shit," she should have said, "Hey, let me teach you some shit. Let me show you how to slip a punch. Let me show you this or that. Let me show you some more shit. So when you fight this dude, you look better doing it." But instead, she said, "Nah, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? You're a YouTuber and I'll beat your ass." I think that you got to use stuff to your advantage. And you know what I'm saying? Like, he has millions and millions of followers. Think about this. Instead of going against him, you go with him. And then instead of Regis Prograis on the co-main event, is your ass. You did what I'm saying? See, this the shit that we need her to see. You know what I'm saying? Dion, what's up with the big dog? How you feel, man? Yeah, dude. She's emotional, but I mean, she's a woman. Let's listen. We can't say that she's too emotional. She's a woman, bro. Like, that's just her nature. So we can't say she's too emotional, because a lot of dudes is hella emotional too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, and let's say this. Let's not say emotional. Let's say she's passionate. You know what I'm saying? Let's say she's passionate about her craft. And that's probably why she went at Jake Paul the way she did, because she's passionate about her sport. You know what I'm saying? She been doing this since she was a kid. She been busting ass, putting them hours in. She hasn't got the recognition that he had.
When did she go with Jake Paul? I was talking about her and Eddie Hearn. Her and Eddie Hearn was going back and forth.
I'm bad. I thought you was talking. I was had put up the YouTube, like the YouTuber situation. Yeah, I think she should attach herself to some YouTubers, bro.
Yeah, she should. She should. And I don't care about people saying she emotional and all that shit. She act like a woman. She carry herself, and she do for her people. I mean, it is what it is. She passionate about what she do.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is, but this is what I think, though. I think she should attach herself to Jake Paul or one of them YouTubers that got a big following, and then because Triller giving out all this money, it would have been perfect, bro. She should have jumped on that shit immediately. Like, as soon as she seen Triller was heading out that door, she should have said, "Hey, Jake, or what's the other name? Logan, Jake, hey y'all, come to the gym and let me show y'all some shit. Put it on your YouTube channel, and then we'll go from there." You know what I'm saying? Because that's how. Because you remember, Ryan Garcia got some more clout and more followers because he attached himself to them dudes with the whole, like, put the little body suit on and punch it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I think she has to do some shit like that. I think that'd be a good look for her. That's what I'm saying, Reg. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's not a dude. You know what I'm saying? She's not supposed to be masculine and not wear a heart on her sleeve. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, dudes have to have this bravado. But she's a woman, man, and
Yeah.
she a woman, she just fights. You know what I'm saying? Like shit.
Yeah. She cool being her emotional. I don't mind a woman having emotions. Shit, I rather her have emotions than be walking around here acting like a dude. You know, shit. I mean, she enjoying herself. She passionate. She fighting, and she giving shit. I mean, shit. She putting on a great fucking show right now. She having a great career. I mean, this is what 12 fights, and in 12 fights, in 11 fights, really, she 10 fucking belts. That's almost a belt a fight.
I mean,
That's crazy.
I got. Listen. If I show you my collection of Carissa Shields merch, you know what I'm saying? Well, I got hoodies, t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? The whole shebang bang. You know what I'm saying? I love Carissa Shields. I support Carissa Shields all day, every day, no problem, bro. Like, I spent big money on my seat to go see her fight. Was it Christina Hammer? I think it might have been Christina Hammer
I
or
enjoyed that shit. I
yeah.
enjoyed that shit. Cause Christina Hammer was supposed to be a bad motherfucker. She's supposed to be. She whooping everybody. She whooping everybody, taking names. I think she was champion for what, like 8 years or so.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Christina Hammer. She had a long reign. She had a long reigning champion.
What the hell is that lady's name, dude? I cannot think of the name right now. When the fight was supposed to be in Flint, but then her brother punched the trainer.
That was Christina Hammer.
Okay. I was really
That was
sure.
Christina Hammer, and then they remade it. I
Yeah,
mean, shit.
yeah.
I mean, she a queen, bro. She fighting. She doing her thing. She act like a woman every day. She come in there. She fight hard, bro. We can't ask for no more.
Now look at
I
this
mean, she a good role model for the girls.
boxing sparring, bro. Another man. Look, I'm about to end the show. He done gave another great point, bro. This right here, man. That should be huge, bro. That should be huge, bro. Um, Layla Ali versus Carissa Shields, bro. Trilla can make that
I
happen, but
don't.
that
I think Layla was just passing off a little clout with Clarissa. I don't think Layla not finna come away from comfortably cooking and putting together all these different little things that ventures that she got going on, making millions to come back and fight Clarissa and have to dedicate her life and come back away from her family at 42, 43 years old. Just don't see Layla doing it. I feel like Layla was just getting her shit talk on the whole time.
Yeah, that's all she was doing.
that's a fact.
Hmm.
I can see that. I can see that for sure. I can see that for sure.
It helped Clarissa out though a little bit. It passed a little clout off. I mean, it is the Ali name. Clarissa is doing her thing right now, but it's the Ali name. If you can get some of her old fans back to you, and just think about it, the platforms that Layla Ali was sitting on talking about this shit.
And you
When
and
Layla Ali go on platform, she was on with ESPN. Hell, she was on the Breakfast Club talking about it. She was on one of the morning shows, one of the bigger morning shows. So when Layla Ali started to speak as Muhammad Ali's daughter, she had passed off some clout. Did good.
you
And
know,
it was two beautiful black women talking shit at each other. They even got dressed up and it was in their dresses comparing who looked sexy and did their thing, and they used everything that they had, and it got us some more promotion. That's cool.
but if you take that situation off, Carissa Shields out the mud, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Layla Ali was a lot easier for her to get to
Hell
where
yeah.
because of that last name. You dig what I'm saying? Carissa Shields had to get this joint out the mud. You dig what I'm saying? So, I think for me, dude, I really think that if that fight happens, I think that can catapult her to that level because that name on her resume, which is like, because it's always you attached. Look at this, bro. You know what I'm saying? You attached to this man right here. You know what I'm saying? You attached to this man. You get what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
You
Most
beat
definitely.
you beat her. You attached. You know what I'm saying? You attached for sure. Yeah, man. A boxing sparring, he made some two hell of a points. You know what I'm saying? That kind of made the show go. We coming down to the point of the show. where we got to go. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do these final words, and we're gonna head out, man. This was a hell of a show, man. I really appreciate y'all boys coming on, and I really enjoyed y'all on this panel tonight, man. Really excited, man. Champion Heart, man. I'm so glad, man, you back, man, in the fold, man. Even though you're on the road. So Champion Heart, we're gonna start with you. Give us your final words, and then Easy, of course, and then I'll finish it out. But before we do that, matter of fact, let me stop this. Give me y'all take on the video game, that new video game. I want to keep supporting that. I want to keep talking about that. What is y'all thoughts on that? And Claressa Shields, I think she's like the first woman to actually like name for name on the game. How do y'all feel about that? The game itself.
On what video game?
I mean, it's a new video game. It's called shit.
Yes, but
Let me pull it up.
yes,
I ain't gonna fuck it up. Pull it up because I don't want to fuck it up. Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up because I don't want to fuck it up. Here it is, right here. ESBC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Claressa Shields, they just announced that she was on that game today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I seen
Yeah,
Terrence Crawford on there too.
big.
Yep. Now we need Errol Spence on that thing. And
Yep.
imagine get Layla Ali on the game, and we get we already got Claressa Shields, but imagine you get Layla Ali on that game, and then everybody do like kind of like how the Rocky. Remember that Rocky when he fought Tarver? Remember how like they was doing like the video game, and they was like, "Oh, Red Rock was better," and they made it hella big. That should be hella dope if they can.
On the knockout piece, yeah.
If they can make that'd be hella big. But Champion Heart, man, give us your final words, man, before we go.
Yeah, that's big, man. That she's on that game. I like that. You know, that's the promotion that she needs. You know, and you know, her being a woman and being emotional, I get all that, but I do think she's super sensitive. You know, she when she's given certain advice, you know, she doesn't perceive it well. She doesn't take it well. You know, she misconstrues it as, you know, as hate, and you know, that's got to change. Like I said again, she needs to be on more platforms other than just Fight Hype. Hello?
Yeah, no, we here.
Oh, okay, you went out. I thought your Wi-Fi was going out again. But yeah, you know, I support her. You know, that fight with Christina Hammer, the first fight, I was actually going to that fight. I had bought my plane ticket and everything. I was going to that fight when it got canceled.
Yep.
You know, so I definitely support her. But again, I think she just needs to, you know, she needs to be on more platforms other than Fight Hype.
For sure. Let everybody know where to follow you at, Champion.
I'm on Instagram at Eric B1003. Yeah, I can just you know, go on Instagram and follow me, and I'll follow you back.
For sure. Easy, man. Give us your final words.
Man, I just appreciate y'all, you know, having these platforms. Like I say, without these platforms nowadays in this era, a lot of the boxing news and promotion don't really get passed on. So y'all really doing a big justice to the sport. Because away from these platforms, you don't really see the promotion. Promoters not doing what they say they doing. As far as Claressa, I wish the queen the best. Keep supporting her. Everybody keep going, go buy her pay-per-views if they're gonna keep putting on pay-per-view. You know, we got to post maybe on the other fighters' timelines and tag her in them. What you think about Claressa fighting and tag her name in there and let people see. You know, just go around and tag. You know, she do need some of these other platforms and to come and build up her rep. You know, build up her fan base. So, I mean, she's already taking steps. She's gotten herself a YouTube now. She's always talking to Champ Side. You know, she talking to Fight Hype. She need to venture out. come back and start talking to Fred and Trill Talk and 7 to 8 and the rest of, talk to everybody, Blue Blood, get on everybody's sites. Come on here. Come on here. You got a big supporter right here in Kyle. Come here.
I'm gonna get her on the show. Because me and her brother are hella close. So I'm gonna get her on the show. one of these good old days. I'm gonna talk to the homie probably this week and see. I be trying not to, just, you know what I mean? Like I be trying not to use my
connection over you step you're welcome.
Yes, bro. I want it to happen organically. You feel what I'm saying? So I try not to. Yeah. I try not to like ask her for hella shit, just because I don't want her to think our friendship is built off.
It's based on that, exactly.
Yeah, like our friendship, we met because of Claressa Shields, but we didn't become close because of Claressa Shields. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't want her to think that me and her are close because of Claressa Shields. So like when I talk to her, I try not to even bring up Claressa Shields at all, unless she wants to have a fight, and I ask her about the fight. You know what I'm saying? So I try not to even.
I feel that.
But if anybody's ever in Flint, Michigan, y'all need your hair done, braids by Beatty. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog. So if anybody y'all ever in the Flint area in Michigan, y'all know a lot of my truck driving partners. I know y'all do y'all truck driving things. So if any of y'all need braids or whatever, braids by Beatty's. Shout out to my homie. But yeah, man. So we're gonna wind this thing down, like we always do, man. Another one like the other one, same superheated. You know what I'm saying? In the words of the great philosopher Lil E, I want y'all to ball, breathe in, live life to the fullest. Shout out to all the homies that joined the panel tonight. Shout out to all my dogs in the chat. I appreciate y'all, man. It's always a treat when players meet, man. Thank y'all for breaking bread with me, man. We're going to get with y'all tomorrow. Remember, man, we on every night, man. We're trying to keep giving out great content, keep giving out a platform for everybody to speak and chop it up, man. Bring y'all plastic red cups to the spot. You know what I'm saying? When you leave the barbershop from getting your hair cut, come to the cookout at the Boston section, man. Appreciate y'all boys for coming through, man. Salute to the whole entire chat. We'll see y'all tomorrow. And before we go, you already know what we do. We got to play the outro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog, Terrence Keith Top Killer. Make sure y'all stream this song, stream this EP. The name of this song is called Same Me. Shout out to my dog, man. Hell of a rapper. If y'all want some new music, check him out. Terrence Keith. He's on all streaming platforms. So go holler at my dog. And man. He's a hell of a rapper, bro. So we're gonna end it with this.
At the roost, he let the beats build, bitch. And we never switch. Even if I'm rich, I'll be broke like I'm Mitch. Niggas talking down, but that's headed in the wrong direction. But I knock the shit out like the boxing section. Cause they can't touch what they can't see. All I gotta do is be the same me. All I gotta do is keep it G. Always be the same me. While I'm solid, boy, they can't change me. No.